This is a unique Keepa chart that I came across, and there's quite a few bits of information here that I think are worth sharing. Okay, so for one, just dissecting a unique Keepa chart, weighing a risk and reward scenario, and also how I evaluate and am going to base my decision on a projected sale price as opposed to a historic one, or at least a current one. So what we're looking at is a 3 month snapshot of this product. And to set the stage, I can buy it. The best I can buy it for is $54. Okay. And based on the most recent sale price of 78.19, which is also the highest it's sold for recently, I would make like $8 profit. Okay. Way less ROI than what I'm typically striving for. All right. Now, a couple things I should mention. When I came across this chart, I looked for a product that was consistently in and out of stock from this brand, and this came across my plate. One of the reasons I do that is for this exact situation. I only could find it from one site, and they didn't have that much in stock, so I got whatever I could. And if it was readily available everywhere, for one, the chart wouldn't look like this, and for two, I wouldn't be interested. So at $54, if I look at the recent 3 month snapshot, the highest of $78 just wouldn't cut it. Okay. I might make $8 on a $54 buy. I don't like that. But what I like to do is span out to the history of this product. Okay. And by the way, it looks a little funky because for A, it's been consistently in and out of stock for a long period of time. For B, there was a long period of time where my cursor is, there was no sales rank captured. In the last year, the only time the sales rank was captured was this little tiny spot right here. Okay. Which I love, by the way, less competition. When it was in stock, the highest it ever sold for was 90. Okay, so I like to see that. And the reason I know it sold for 90 is that here, when it was listed for $90.11, there was a seller and then it went out of stock. So that seller sold it at that price. Okay. And then I can also see their seller count movement. Like here, there was three sellers, then there was two, then there was one, then there was none, then there was one, then there was none, right? But like this isn't a great help because they sold it for $60. Personally, they undercut themselves drastically, but that's okay. And then I go to the all of this product and there we go. What I like about this is it paints a picture when the sales rank used to be captured, it was solid. 128,000, 89,000, 57,000. It's not a variation, so it's all true to this product. This green line in the bottom, seller count. Look at that nice steady upward movement over time. And the seller count, the blue line, constantly going down, moving. Even when people come back in stock, they sell through it. So at this point in time, I know it's selling well. Granted, the buy box during all of this time was closer to 40, 50, $60. But now I know that for one, it's been in and out of stock for a while. It's not available in any retailers. So now I'm trying to understand what can I realistically get for this, right? And going back to the year snapshot, I think this person sold it for 90, but I know now that I'm probably buying the last of this product. So I'm going to push 99.99, maybe 109, maybe even 119 once I get down to my last couple of units. And at 99.99, I'm making 40, 50% ROI, making 20, 30 bucks on the product. Okay. And so that is a major, major game changer. So if I only based my decision on current sale price, it wouldn't be there. And this is why it's so important to paint context clues. What's the historical high? How much availability is there nationwide across all retailers? Um, how do I know that it's selling, right? How much stock does my competition have? And again, to start this with, I did an out of stock search that gave me a very unique Keepa chart that I was able to break down. I didn't mention, I always like looking at the review count, 125 total, and it's been increasing. So this is definitely selling well. It's a brand that I'm familiar with, and that's why I'm buying it because I know that it's running out of stock and I have confidence and data to direct me to think that this is going to sell well into the 90s and above. And by the way, worst case scenario, even if I sold it for what it's listed for now, I would still be profitable. So I'll take that all day long, talking about risk reward. The risk is 50, 60, maybe even 100% ROI with time. The downside is still making 10, 15% ROI. And so I just wanted to share this chart because it's very unique. It's very realistic how I'll do a keep a product finder search and then I'll evaluate it and I'll look at these context clues. And looking at this chart, I'm going to have very little competition from people that fully understand what's going on here, how to find it, how to price it, etc. So just wanted to share that with you guys while it's fresh on my mind. I'm Jonathan, Duke does Amazon. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys soon.